ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Johnny and welcome everybody back to another episode of Planet Zoo. We are back here in our unnamed zoo, and watching one of the macaws play on a little keyboard. Isn't that swell? But anyways, we are back. What a wonderful time we had last episode building this massive South American center. We had such a great time. And we are almost finished with it, I suppose, because we still got this outside area to build, but it's looking pretty great. For those of you who missed out on the last episode, you should definitely go check it out because it was very fun and we had a great time. We built for all these different types of animals. There's so many different types of macaws, South American reptiles, arachnids, and even a couple different species of sloths. So, you know, if you haven't checked out that episode, be sure to go do so. But yeah, here we are. Today, we are working on this little plot right here, in which we are going to be building for the illustrious coconut doggy, aka the capybara. So, let me take a look. Capybara right here. Yes, the illustrious coconut doggy, aka capybara. Here we are. Now, I've been thinking about it, and I think we're going to do the Toko Toucan with it. I think. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't see, like, I like all these other things, but I feel like this should be more focused on the capybara itself than anything else. I don't know. I don't know. That's just what the feeling I get is. I don't know. I really liked the idea of doing South American coaties, but, you know, whatever. It happens. Sometimes you just don't get things going. And actually, we are going to do this. Do we like? No, never mind. Okay. I thought I had something cooking there, but we don't. But yeah, very cool stuff. It looks like one of our macaws having offsprings. But for those of you who are new to the series, let me just give you a slight little, gist of what we've been doing so far. And if you'd like to go watch these other episodes, you can. So in our first episode, we built this very awesome habitat right here for these guys. We built for the Red River hogs. Isn't that very cool? Look at that. And it's food time, which is what I'm pretty sure this guy just said. Yeah, he gave him a gelatin cake. And oh, hold on. Are they gonna come and destroy it? They are gonna come and destroy it. One of them is. Yeah, yummy. Very cool. Alright. And then, oh, that one's going for the cardboard box. Yeah, we take good care of our animals here in the unnamed zoo. And you could maybe hear it. What we also have in here. Kookaburras! The laughing kookaburras. There's one of them right there. They got this massive thing for their tiny little selves, so they're gonna populate that. They're gonna populate it and it's gonna be glorious. And then obviously you guys see in the South America Center right here what we have. And I wonder... Oh, Bean is all by himself again. Why does this keep happening? Okay. Blue-throated macaw. We need Bean to have a friend. Anyways, as I was saying, I do kind of want to look at the green-winged macaw babies. Here. Look at you. Dang, where are you going? Jumping everywhere. Look at that. Little baby. Very cool. Oh. They're with their mom or dad. Their mom. Yeah. Study book. Children. Yep, you're the mom. There you go. Is one of them named Piebald? Oh, Piedad. Okay, I thought one of them was named Piebald. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, very cool. Anyways, though, we are going to be starting off on this area. For those of you who haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button, hit that like button. I definitely am going to be trying to put a lot more effort into these videos than I have been recently because I have a good feeling that we're going to be taking off pretty soon here. We have been growing pretty steadily for a while now, but I don't know. I have a gut feeling that something's going to happen. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed so far me just rambling about our zoo and looking at everything and how awesome it is, you know, leave a like, leave a comment, because we love comments. I love to read them and talk to you guys and whatnot. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into building. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to today's speed build. This was definitely a very interesting build today. It's hard to really say. It was just kind of, some things were just kind of a pain today in the building. And funny enough is we don't actually end up with toucans in here. I'm not gonna tell you what we end up with, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Why would I do that? That's for you guys to keep watching the video for. So yeah, anyways, welcome to today's speed build, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a pretty alright day myself. Just, you know, I don't know, I'm having a good time. But anyways, something I do want to say is I actually am starting to use a new editing software today. I've been using the editing software Shotcut for a really long time. Honestly, probably for like almost 5 years now, maybe even more than that. I've been using Shotcut, but I've just recently decided to finally commit into being a better editor for my videos, and so I decided to go with DaVinci's Resolve. So for those of you who are editing nerds out there, I've joined the party. I'll tell you what, so far, as I'm editing this video, it is definitely a little confusing, and so many things I'm gonna have to get used to. But, you know, we'll get there in due time, But as you guys can see, we are kind of working on these little tunnel exits. Don't ask me why I thought these were an awesome idea. I just kind of sort of liked the idea of doing like some kind of a tunnel thing. I know it doesn't look too spectacular. It could look a little bit better, and I do fix very few minor little things that were kind of screwing us up. After I'm done with the recording of this video, I go through and make sure some things are doing a little bit better. But, you know, it is how it is. So with the actual building of the barriers on the outside, this was kind of an easier way also, like building this the way it was. It made it so I didn't have to necessarily, you know, build like just a massive barrier going around the whole thing, which I didn't. I wouldn't say it was because I was a little too lazy for it, but I just, you know, I wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to do something a little bit different than just, you know, building a big giant fence around the whole thing, and we got like a cool little tunnel view type thing, which I think is kind of neat. I don't know, you tell me what you think. But yeah, I was messing with the steel mesh, but then I realized we're putting a climbing animal in here, and you'll see me kind of make that mistake later on too with putting steel mesh. I changed it to glass. I didn't want to use glass, but we're just going to pretend it's like that clear plastic stuff. I forget what it's called, but that clear plastic paneling that's like, you know, also used as well, because I don't like using glass for everything, but it's kind of hard to when, you know, you have animals that can climb and you want to use steel mesh because it looks realistic, but you can't because they'll just climb out. You know how it is. But yeah, we built like a nice little entrance barn type thing here. I didn't want to go with like a big barn type deal. I wanted to kind of keep things a little simple and, you know, kind of make sure everything looks very nice. And yeah, we get this little barn going. I add also a little archway just to kind of make it look nice. So they have like this little shelter they can go to if they so choose as well. And in a second here, you'll probably start to see me mess around with steel mesh. And, you know, I wasn't trying to use steel mesh, but I wanted to. Part of me wanted to just because of how realistic it looks. But unfortunately, obviously, I figured out that you can't because the animals can just climb over that. I didn't think about that when I was building it, okay? Cut me some slack. But yeah, here's like the main centerpiece. This is what the big idea was when it came to building this. This was my quote-unquote big idea, was doing this massive, huge rock formation in the very middle of the whole habitat and things like that. And it came out quite nice. It looks pretty darn good if you ask me. And then we add like a nice little waterfall and everything. It just looks really cool. It looks really cool. And, you know, we try to get like a nice little thing going. I didn't want to make it look super unnatural, so I tried to put in more rocks to kind of help smooth it all out and whatnot. You know, it just, I don't know. It helps. It helps. It definitely does. And, you know, kind of putting in these little waterfall things to kind of put them into the little pool that we make right here, which was, again, another thing that I was fancying myself. And then I tried to mess around with these waterfall pieces as well to kind of get them in there. And I did come up with something quite nice. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I don't necessarily see how I could have done better here. Not gonna lie to you. And then, of course, I was kind of trying to mess around with things and eventually got it looking to the way I wanted it. And then, you know, I just put some little bit of rock in there to just kind of make sure that nobody's going to see those little plastic nozzles, or are they metal nozzles, plastic, whatever you want to call it, those little water nozzle thingies. And then obviously I wanted to put some more hard shelter in, so I put like these nice little shaded areas, these nice little roofed areas to put these little wooden posts in to make them, you know, look normal. And then of course we just move them over a little bit again and plop them in there like so. And I was pretty happy with the way it looks. I still think I need to come in and add some foliage to the whole thing. But there really isn't too much I could have done with it. Just because, and I'm saying that a lot, I need to chill out. But yeah, there was a lot of things that just, I don't know, needed a little bit of smoothing out. And I think we kind of got there. And there's our little capybaras and, well, one of them. No, I think that is both of them. I think they're just kind of phased through each other at the moment. Getting these things placed in as well. And then we do kind of work with Toko toucans in here for a minute, and then I kind of decided that they weren't really worth putting in there. You'll see, because I actually do it live in the video. I don't just kind of leave it. I don't just leave them there and then change it like during the speed build. Unfortunately, I didn't think of that. But this is the part that I was most excited for, was to put all these little climbing frame pieces into the little rock formation area and just kind of get everything looking really nice. It honestly came out so good, and I love the way that it looked when I was finished with everything, and just kind of trying to get things looking nice. And I wanted to put like dead tree foliage looking type stuff up there, which I do kind of mess with that a little bit more later on and make sure that it's not super bad or anything like that. I don't know. This is just me speaking from the heart here, but I don't know. It was kind of fun. It was fun putting all these little bits and pieces in the in the climbing areas and stuff for the coaties, and you know, it's really cool. But we do end, yeah, like I said, we do end up going with coatimundis because, first of all, who doesn't love a coatimundi? I love coatimundis. They're one of my favorites. They're so incredible. And I've never really met anybody who didn't really like coatimundis. If you don't like coatimundis, tell me why not. Why not? And, you know, I started placing like all these different things, and I didn't even realize that I was placing things that the toucans couldn't even use. And, you know, just started placing them around, you know, it's not much else to it. Okay, it is time for the second tour of the South America Center. Going through here, we're looking at the sloths right now, these guys. We'll get to them. Well, let's take a look at the macaws first, who are starting to have babies and stuff. I spent a lot of time just trying to make sure, because with like all of our birds, we were having issues where like they just kept getting hungry and starving and stuff, and I don't know what was, like, I don't understand why our keepers just aren't feeding them. I don't get it. I don't know. But they weren't feeding them, and it's becoming a big problem. But anyways, over here, we're going to go ahead and take a walk through here to see the two toad sloths. There they are. There's 3 of them in here, actually. Funny. Very, very cool. And then we head over into this one. And what do we see over here? Just 2? No, 3. Okay, so we got 3 sloths in here as well. Over here I added a little keeper hut So that way, you know, our keepers can tend to the animals around here better. And then, of course, we have the capybara toucan habitat. I see the capybaras, but I do not see the toucans. I'm starting to think maybe I could add something else to here, like another small animal that likes to climb around, which South America is just riddled with those. Oh, there's a little baby hyacinth. Look at that. That's so cute. Little baby hyacinth. And actually, we forgot to look over here. We have the yellow anacondas, which are chilling right there. Very good. We have the green iguanas, which are chilling right there. Very cool. We have the Goliath bird eater, which is somewhere right in front of our faces, like right there. And then get another little view of the birds. Then over here we have our poison dart frogs, which are somewhere in here. Ah, there's one of them. And there's another one behind there. Very cool. So, and then we can come back over here quickly and look at our brown-throated sloths. I won't take too much time to look at the things we've already looked at. But there's one of them. There's another one. I don't know if we have a third one here or not. Yes, we do. It's right there. Okay. And then through here, let's see, one there, and one up there. Very, very cool. And that is pretty much everything that we did in the last episode, if you guys missed it. But look at that. Just so, this looks good. This looks great. I like it a lot. Waterfall was a great addition. Very cool stuff. The capybaras look happy. I don't see any of the toucans. And then, of course, we built this little tunnel right here that you walk through, this little area. I like it a lot. Still no sight of the toucans. Then coming out here. Let's see, any sight of the toucans? I don't see them. Oh, wait. There's one way over there, so if we quickly run to the other side of this tunnel, there's a toucan right there. And you know what? Maybe we will go ahead. For those of you who waited this long into the video, we're gonna go ahead and South America. Oh, alright. Well, game crash. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. I figured it out. I had two of the same mod downloaded at once. That was not good for me. But anyways, back to this. Back to looking at what we're trying to figure something out here. Could do South American coatis. Yes, it was this South American coatis mod that I have two of. For some reason, I don't know why, but I downloaded an update for it, but they changed the name of the file, so it was there was two coati mods in the game, and that was not my game wasn't very happy about that. So South American coatis. I don't know how coatis would do with toucans, is the thing. And I think, honestly, I'm starting to think we just take the toucans out and replace them with something else, like spider monkeys. Okay, maybe not spider monkeys, because they don't work with the, South American coated capybara. Okay, there we go. Could go black howler monkeys. I don't know, because the toucans are great, but I'm starting to think that they just weren't the right choice. Alright, so toucans. Yeah, you guys... Yeah, I think we're gonna take out toucans and replace them with, maybe South American coatis. Yeah, we're gonna replace toucans with South American coatis, I think. And luckily they aren't too different. But yes, we are gonna take the toucans out. We are still gonna use toucans. I wouldn't take the toucans out if I didn't have another idea. And there's no toucans in here anymore anyways. I don't know what happened. They're all just gone. Okay. Alright, South American coatis. We're gonna work with you guys. Bam. Send to the zoo. Coatimundi is one of my favorite animals. I'm so excited to use these guys. We're gonna go ahead and delete these. So what did I put in here? The Skittle feeder was toucans, I think. Coaties can't use that. They use other things. Tree forager, they don't use that. Which sucks, because I kind of like the way the tree forage looks. Do you guys use a cardboard box? You do use cardboard box. Okay. So slow feeder and roller. Bamboo feeder. No. Ice ball. That was for cappies. We're gonna move this ice ball. Let's just put it like right in that rock. Why not? It's fun that way. But okay. So the small mixed rolling feeder. I shall put you... Let's put you over here. Maybe not because it really screwed the terrain up. Yeah, why is it screwing the terrain up so much? Whoops, that was the wrong button. Okay. Yeah, this screws the terrain up over there. Okay. Could I put it up on this rock? Sure, why not? It works. Just kind of gotta... Whoops. This isn't angle snapped, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, hopefully that's not too weird. And then... They also can use a slow feeder. Which the slow feeder I will put over here. And that doesn't change anything. Okay. And then other than that, cardboard box, ice ball. Yeah, all this is still good. Very cool. Alright, so let's get these guys over here. I don't know if anybody's coming for them or not. Okay, for a second I thought that said I was on explore mode, and I was like, I'm actually not, but... Okay. Okay, Coaties are in. I have to figure out what food bowl y'all use. We're gonna start with the feeding platform. Not that. Awesome, I'm very thankful it's not that. Not the trough. Food tray. It's not food tray. It's the food bowl. Okay, nice. Alright, so we know. We have a good idea now. We're not gonna put it there. Where's a good spot for this? Should we do it? No, we can't do it up there because the keepers have to be able to access it. Yeah, I guess the only spot we could really put it is right over there. Yeah, somewhere over here. Right there is fine. But okay, cool. South American Coaties. Now, I need to make sure you guys cannot escape. You cannot. But you are able to climb pretty much anywhere and everywhere you can go. Alright, you can go pretty much throughout this whole place, which is great. That's what we wanted. Very good. So now we have South American Coaties instead of toucans. Not you. Took out toucans. Does that mean there's toucans in here? Are there toucans in here again? No. Then how are we able to educate for toucans if they're not there? And it says that they're here. Where are the toucans then? I don't know. I have no clue. I am beyond confused. South American Coatie. Whoops. So when I was doing the toucans, they didn't have a picture for their education. So I just put like ecotourism. We don't need to do that now. Okay. We fixed this up now. This is gonna be a weird episode because everybody's gonna be like, oh, toucans, and then it's gonna not be. So yeah. Very cool. We're done with the building aspect of everything, and now we're just kind of taking a look. We're actually almost 30 years into our zoo creation, and this is what everything's looking like so far. It's not terrible. It's a pretty darn good zoo. It's a very tiny, tiny zoo, but it's a zoo, nonetheless. So, what are my coming up plans? Good question. Thank you for asking, viewer. Totally didn't just ask myself that and frame you for it. But good question, viewers. What is our next? What are our plans? So, I don't know if we continue on doing more South American animals or not. I do want to do more South American animals eventually, but I don't know if this is where we're gonna keep our stake at just yet. I don't know if we're gonna keep staking ourselves into this. If I were to, right around here would come out. So we'll do this just so you know it's like a marked area. Something I just saw, and I'm gonna check. It's just the one trash can. Okay, good. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure where we're going just yet. It's really, I don't know. I really got to think on this one. I think this is the first time where we really got to kind of be patient, like I was talking about in the first episode when it comes to, planning a new area and whatnot, and kind of getting to where we like ourselves at. I don't know. We are going to continue off over this way. So the South America area is sort of our first themed area. And then over here we just kind of have things like Red River Hogs, the Kookaburras are here. The Kookaburras I added just to be like really noisy. We still have to figure out what statue we're putting right here. Honestly, for now, just for now, and it's not 100% gonna stay, but I could do, where are they? Is it not reward statues? I thought it was in reward, ah, here they are. I could do a couple of gold capybara statues, I guess, for now. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But for now, capybara statues. Why not? Look at them. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will. But we've got a lot of South American animals to work with. I can just go ahead and do this. Okay. We still have lots of South American animals to work with. It's just kind of like, where do I want to keep this going? Cougar, I would consider more North American. Some animals I'm gonna have to make like a split decision on where I actually think I would count them as. Like, Baird's tapir is very Central America and not South America. Like, they're obviously in South America, obviously. But South America, I think I want to focus like South America. Like, howler monkeys are very South America. Wood stork I would probably consider more America. Even though, you know, obviously they take up more South America on the map. Coyotes, more North America. Let's see. Galapagos giant tortoise, I would consider South America. Giant anteater, obviously South America. Otter, South America. Obviously all the macaws, South America. Hyacinth, South America as well. Maned wolf could be a big one. But I don't know, because they're actually super rare in captivity. I'm not too sure. Spectacled bear is a cool one. And they actually like South American coaties, which is cool. Spider monkeys is another thing I really like the idea with. We'll probably do some kind of thing with spider monkeys. Like I said before, we are going to do something with toucans. Maybe put them with anteaters. Or tapirs. I might change my mind on the tapir. I might. Just because tapirs are cool. I haven't really built for them very much. I think I've built for them once. Like, in my entirety of playing Planet Zoo. So maybe we do something with them. I don't know. And then obviously I want to do something with one of the caiman. I'm not putting Spoonbill in with the caiman. That just sounds like a terrible idea. But it seems like Spoonbill can pretty much be in with anything. And be perfectly fine. I would never put Spoonbills in with jaguars or caiman, because that just sounds like they would just get destroyed. Or alligators. I'd like to do a massive aviary area at some point too. Not with the macaws, obviously. I'd do it with, like, spoonbills and stuff like that, and I'd make it so they can't really get to the, like, the people in the, that are walking through it, because I don't want to have it so, like, these animals could just bite people randomly, because that would suck. Like ibis, I'm not scared of ibis biting people. That's not really a thing that ibis do. Wood stork, I would probably be a little bit more scared of it, but ibis are more standoffish type animals. I wouldn't really see them doing that. I've been pretty close to an ibis before in my life. I've been pretty close to scarlet ibis, and they're pretty chill. So, you know, I don't have scarlet ibis at my zoo, but I've been to other zoos, like, pretty much face to face with scarlet ibis, and they were just kind of chill. I don't know. Spoonbills I'm not too sure of. I'd have to research that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably the dwarf caiman is probably an animal that I plan on building for as well. I don't know. But okay, I'm not gonna try to sit here and talk about this forever. But we do have lots of animals to kind of think on for the rest of the zoo. I want to do something with lemurs, not ringtails, because ringtails are jerks. I'll tell you what, I take care of a couple of ringtails at my zoo, and one of them's a very, very sweet boy, but they're ridiculously territorial. It's not even funny. The ruffed lemurs are probably the ones that I'm gonna build for. Like probably put these guys together and maybe even do like a walkthrough type thing, like a small little walkthrough type thing. Because ruffed lemurs are some of the most friendly animals I've ever met in my entire life. More friendly than I would even say like a house pet, like a dog or a cat. They're so chill. The only thing I don't really like is you picking them up, but you know, just don't do that, right? But I don't know, there's so many things to think about here. Do we do camels? Because camels is a big thing as well. I love camels. I'd like to do some kind of thing with camels. I don't know. It's definitely a thing. Grevy zebra is a huge thing. I have to build for them in this zoo at some point. They're one of my favorite hoofstock. I think they might be my favorite hoofstock animal, honestly. That or camels. And probably Bacterian camels would be my favorite camel, for those of you who are wondering. But Grevy zebra, probably one or two favorite hoofstock. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many things. Indian elephants are cool as well. I'd like to do something with Indian elephants. I would love to do like a big amphibian conservation center and do something with the giant Japanese salamanders. Do like a nice little indoor thing with the giant Japanese salamanders. We also have Komodo dragons. I don't know. There's so many things that I want to like build for in this zoo, but I don't want to make like a massive, like crazy zoo. This zoo's just meant to be like a fun little passion project, you know? And then eventually our next zoo is, I don't know, I'm going to take a step out on our next zoo, and I don't know, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but for the next zoo that we do, obviously we've just started the zoo, so I'm not going to get too into the idea of starting a new zoo anytime soon, because we're still working on this one. And it's beautiful. I gotta say, this is probably one of the best zoos I've built so far. And, you know, just this, mainly just because this landscape really helps us out. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of our episode, guys. You've heard me rant for a while. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have an idea of what animals you would like to see, give me some moderate choices. Don't just tell me to build for like African bush elephants or a snow leopard, you know? Give me some modest build ideas. Give me something modest and, you know, not too shabby. Something I can really just work with and have a good time, and we can all have a nice little chill sesh while I build for them. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, leave a like, share this video with a friend. You know, we are really, really trying to grow. I'd love to hit 500 subscribers before the summer. That would just be a huge deal for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!